Contessa, you got to know, and I'm trying to choose my words because I don't want to say the wrong thing. You know my heart. I had no clue that my videos bothered you, and you know that was not my intention. And when I saw that video in my mind, I'm not saying if, I'm trying to say it did upset you. And I apologize from the bottom of my soul because you know that wasn't my intention.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sam P, and today we're going to talk about Married to Medicine episode 7. So the ladies are still in Vegas having a good time, and we see them at the beginning of the episode. They're all talking about the whole Heavenly and Contessa situation, and they're figuring out how they're going to be able to fix it. Then we see them getting ready to go out, and they're walking toward the restaurant that they're going to. All the ladies are looking good. And Miss Heavenly decided to come without her high heels. Why did production show that? We see everybody looking good, wearing the high heels and everything. Then we see Heavenly in the back with her slippers on because Heavenly too tired to be walking in heels. But then we see that she put the heels on whenever they got closer to the restaurant. But I'm like, production, why did y'all show us this? The shade. They're eating at that nice restaurant and they're getting the treatment that they deserve, okay? And the food looks so good. And I'm like, well, I wish I was there. And then Dr. Simone is back again with, or I'm writing a book and I need to ask her a question. I'm like, how many questions are you going to need from this group, Dr. Simone? You know them, you know what they think. So she proceeds to ask a bunch of questions, same thing, you know, based on situationship that they've had in the past, and they all give their opinion. And there's one question that she asked about, do you think that the man needs to be the provider or like the breadwinner? Is it important for the man to be the breadwinner? And Dr. Heavenly is trying to use the Bible, talking about the man has to be the breadwinner. And Toya is like, well, it's not be a problem if he feels like it's a problem, but it doesn't have to be a problem. The man makes more money, it is what it is, and if he makes less and he's okay with it, she doesn't think it should be a problem, but she doesn't think that a man must make more than his spouse. And I don't know if you're peeped how whenever certain questions are asked, they're showing certain faces.
A woman is the breadwinner in a relationship, if so what?
And when that specific question was shown, they were showing Dr. Jackie, and I was like, production is shady. And they're going back and forth, but I must say I'm on Toya's side on this one. Thumbs up to Toya. Like, it's not your fault as a woman if a man doesn't make as much as you are. Like, you're not going to deem yourself because your husband don't make as much money as you are. And if your man feels like it's important for him to make more money, well, he's going to have to work harder, and he's going to have to figure out a way to make more. It's not because a man is not necessarily the breadwinner that he cannot be the main provider. One thing I always say is that in a family, the man's money is for the family and the woman's money is for herself. I don't know what you think about that, but yeah, I feel like, how does a man making less money than his wife affect him being able to better take care of his family? As long as the family can live off what the man makes, the woman money is like a plus, right? But it's true that the context has changed. There's inflation. If the woman can also hold on a weight and help her husband in certain area, why not? I don't think it should be an obligation. That's why I felt
broke men shouldn't get married.
Because marriage is expensive. Having children is very expensive. I recently read an article talking about you need $300,000 to raise a child in America. That is expensive. That is very, very expensive. So yeah, if you're broke, don't get married. Both ways, women and men, but more especially men, because I do believe that it's important for a man to want to be a provider and to provide for his family because he is the leader of the family. Let me all know what you think in the comments, y'all. After dinner, they went to the strip club, and I was like, I need to go to that strip club next time I'm going to Vegas because them gentlemen, they were endowed, okay? And one of them was so endowed that Dr. Jackie was like, let me go get my glasses. And Dr. Heavenly is like, do you need glasses to see hilarious, but all the ladies were having a good time. And we see Dr. Simone having all the guys take Heavenly and give her a lap dance, and Heavenly's having a good old time dancing and acting all flustered. I mean, yeah, that was a good trip. They had a good as time. While the ladies are at the strip club, the gentlemen have their own little get together. Cecil was in charge of organizing it, and he decided that they were going to go for some boxing workout class, and the gentlemen are all struggling, which honestly it's quite surprising for me, for some of them, because I thought that they were a little bit more athletic than what they showed us. But they were like, we old, you know. They were like, we old, we not some young guy no more. But I'm like, yeah, maybe y'all need to do it a little bit better when it comes to the workout to keep in shape. They all look pretty good though. So yeah, just work out a little bit. But it was a good, a good get together for the men, and they're thinking that their wives are just in Vegas, just, being boring and stuff. And I'm like, if you only knew. Y'all gonna be very surprised whenever you're going to see the Married to Medicine footages of them having a good old time. It's almost coming to an end, and in order to recover from the night of partying that they had, Dr. Heavenly decided to have some energy IV given to the ladies. So they're all coming into the presidential suite, and they're ready for the breakfast. They're making sure that Toya has plenty bacon because they don't want her to go mad because there's no bacon. And everything is looking great, well organized. This trip is looking really, really nice. I'm happy for the ladies of Married to Medicine. And Dr. Simone is back again. Dr. Simone is trying to have another intervention for Dr. Heavenly. And at first, Dr. Heavenly is like, don't go there. But I must say, I love the way that Dr. Simone went about it, because she first started by apologizing for the first intervention, which was horrible. So she apologized for that. She explained to Dr. Heavenly what was their goal. And you see, Dr. Heavenly was more receptive, and she decided to give an apology to Dr. Contessa. The apology that Dr. Heavenly gave to Dr. Contessa was that, I am sorry, I did not know that my YouTube videos were hurting you. And we see her being choked up a little bit, and Dr. Contessa also is being choked up, and they hug it out and everything. It was nice to see. I hope that they're going to have a little bit more of a discussion, just the two of them, after that, so that they can really clear things out. I'm not sure if they did that, because sometimes I go into Dr. Heavenly channel and I kind of want to see what she has to say. The way she was mad the last time on a video, I'm not sure if her and Dr. Contessa are in good terms. I just felt that from what I've seen in Dr. Heavenly YouTube channel, I don't think that this situation is totally put to bed. Are they going to show us the footage of what's going to happen next? Is their fight still going to be in the forefront in the second part of the season? I don't know, but we'll see. I feel that Dr. Contessa was really quick to say, I'm done, let's move on. I'm not sure. I feel like the way Dr. Contessa was really hurt about that situation is worth them having an in-depth discussion to really put this to bed, because Dr. Heavenly is being very straightforward, and she's saying, my goal was not to hurt your feelings with my YouTube channel. So, and I didn't know it was hurting you. So that means that Dr. Heavenly, whenever she was saying all those things she was saying, really wasn't aware that it was a problem with Dr. Contessa. So yeah, I just hope that they're going to talk a little bit more in detail and they can completely put it to bed, because it's very hard for me to believe that this is just going to be it. Let me all know what you think in the comment. Personally, I would like for them to move on, but the thing is that Dr. Heavenly still has a YouTube channel, and I think she's still saying things that she shouldn't say. I don't know. Let me all know if you've been into Dr. Heavenly channel lately, but if that's the case, I don't think this is really going to be put to bed. Note, we see that the next part of the season is about to be explosive. Toya is going to fight. I believe she's going to fight against Audra. I wasn't really sold on the second part of the trailer, but hey, we never know. So far, Married to Medicine has been given, so I'm expecting nothing less from them. On this note, if you're new here, hey, and I invite you to, and for those of you that have been with me, supporting me, thank you all so much. Thank you all for watching my channel, for leaving me comments, for giving me likes, for subscribing. I am so thankful. My goal is to make it to 500 by next month. I hope to get there with your help, and I cannot wait to talk to you soon. Bye.